O'Halloran is
for him to beat O'Halloran, really.
So here we go then. Let's see what O'Halloran's got in these closing stages. Bradley Ray so far has had a trouble-free race, and he's going to, as it stands, take a 52-point lead into tomorrow with 5 races to go.
And
that
Hickman,
is more than comfortable.
Hickman is quickest man on track and has been the last couple of laps, but not by much.
Oh, a bit of a rear end slide there coming out of Coppice from Bradley Ray, and Jason O'Halloran sees that. He can't outbrake Bradley Ray into the foggy S's. So we are going to see a bit of action here for second and third place, and these are all precious and important points. Jason O'Halloran pounces. The doors open at the Melbourne Loop. The block pass executed perfectly. O'Halloran moves up into second.
Yeah, that's his favourite move. Seen that 3 or 4 times in this race coming through.
Brad Ray's not having it though. Oh, tried to squeeze through at Goddard's. Now Peter Hickman has seen a potential podium up ahead. Another twitch from the rear end there for Bradley Ray. Then we start the final lap, and Sykes is 1.3 clear.
Yeah, we've seen Brad Ray lose the rear a couple of times. Maybe just running out of a little bit of tyre. Clean move from Jason O'Halloran. You don't get it much more clean at Melbourne Loop. That's Roger Marshall, pleased with that.
Yeah, anything, to be honest, from this weekend would do after what happened to the McCann's team last weekend at Alton Park. Second place at the moment for him. Peter Hickman, though, is not giving this one up on the FHO Racing BMW.
No, he's not.
He's a podium.
He's only going to have a couple of chances, though. He needs a really good run. This is McLean's, then he's got Coppice. He needs a good run out of there, and he needs to get a little bit of the pass started before the foggy S's if he's going to get under Brad Ray into the foggy S's.
Around Coppice corner we go. This is where you've got to get it really neat, and Hickman just doesn't look like he's close enough.
Now, trouble is now nobody's got a tyre left. They can't really drive out of there because the bike goes sideways.
This has been sublime from Tom Sykes, by the way.
Yes, it has.
This is a brilliant ride from the Grinner. It's O'Halloran at the moment in second. Peter Hickman just doesn't look like he's going to be close enough to make a move down into the Melbourne Loop. No, he's not. And it's a bit of a defensive line there from Brad Ray. So Hickman might still have a chance on the cutback on the approach to Goddard's. A checkered flag is out. The 37-year-old World Superbike champion has had a hard time of it in 2022, but he's back to winning ways, and he's beloved Donington, and Brad Ray's gone wide at Goddard's, and he's going to lose the podium to Peter Hickman here, potentially. Sykes wins his first British Superbike race on his return to the championship for PBN Ducati on that MCE-sponsored machine, and celebrations here. And do I see almost a bit of emotion there from Paul Bird?
God, you're going to see emotion from Paul Bird. It's been a long time coming, this.
O'Halloran second, Hickman third, Brad Ray finishes fourth.
And angry with it.
So the championship leader extends his lead, we should just point out, to most of his close rivals. But Tom Sykes, wow.
You wouldn't have had that, would you?
He didn't put a foot wrong, James.
Didn't see one single mistake from Tom there.
And that's what he did in his peak.
I think that's Brad Howell, and that's Tom's trainer.
That's what Tom Sykes used to be able to do in his peak. When he got to the front and he got in his rhythm and the bike underneath him was good. There's a thumbs up there that's nice to see from Josh Brooks, his teammate on the MCE Ducati. Wow, well, there you go. The last 2 races have been won by Ducatis. So victorious here at Donington Park. Bradley Ray will be frustrated, but when he takes a look at the championship standings at the end of this one, I don't think he'll be frustrated for long.
No, not at all. It's just a measure of how confident he is and how expectant he is of being right at the front, that he's a bit annoyed with that. Championship-wise, yeah, good enough.
This is how it goes then in the results. Tom Sykes it is that has taken the victory ahead of Jason O'Halloran and Peter Hickman. Bradley Ray, the series leader, fourth, ahead of Glenn Irwin, Lee Jackson and Kyle Ryde. Tommy Bridewell 8th, ahead of Leon Haslam, Vickers, Brooks and Buchan. There were points there for Tom Neve, Takumi Takahashi and Ryo Mizuno, just ahead of Storm Stacey and Danny Kent. And this is how it looks then in the championship. After all of that, Bradley Ray will extend his advantage at the top to 45 points ahead of Tommy Bridewell, with Lee Jackson third. There's no change there. Jason O'Halloran, of course, is the only rider that has taken a couple of points out of Bradley Ray himself from finishing in second. But it's 45 the difference between Ray and Bridewell at the top. And Tom Sykes has gone up into 12th overall with that victory. The down points there for his teammate Brooks. Christian Hidden, of course, part of our presentation team, 14th overall ahead of Andy Irwin, who had to retire.